kind of shoes do ninjas wear? Sneakers.
I was gonna say, God, I know it, bro. I was like, I heard this, but I feel like my daughter told me that before. I was like, I had heard this one. That's crazy.
Well, oh man, that's a serious question. I believe so. Do you know why the MacBook was so sad?
The MacBook was so sad. What was it? Upside down?
It had all the problems.
It had all the problems.
MacBook.
The MacBook. I thought you said Mac. Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
What's your biggest experience with acting? Like, what do you take away from it?
Just a lot, just life.
Yeah.
Like what you just said. I mean, we saw that in you, so we felt a need or urge to connect with you. You know, we could tell you were dope people. You're a good person. And we tell you're hungry for the craft. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's everything to me. It teaches me how to assess people quickly. It teaches me how to work with energy. Like literally, that's what we do. We deal with energy for a living. We deal with emotions for a living. And we deal with being a vessel for a storytelling format. A crazy type of storytelling format that's a complete team effort. Like we were talking about earlier. You're not going in the boxing ring and just going mano a mano with somebody after you train for months. You know what I mean? This is not that craft. This is definitely a complete team effort kind of situation. So yeah, man. So just it puts you in a collaborative spirit where you always want to interact with people, or you always want to form connections that are meaningful, that push you forward, that push each other forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we started with like, oh yeah, pretty sure that's a bro. Pretty sure that's a bro. But that's acting, isn't that? That's just acting. Acting is just life.
And it's such a great diverse cast. You know, you got all these different people, like you said. It's all about connection, and it shows on scene and on set when you're going through your lines. Like it's just that connection that makes the scene the way it is. Like, because you know, in acting, you put the wrong person with somebody else. I mean, it shows. But I think we got such a good chemistry since day one, and it works. What is your like ultimate goal with Pretty Fly Society? Like, what are y'all really trying to accomplish?
This is exactly what it is, just on higher levels, and continue to elevate and empower creatives to bigger platforms.
Okay.
It's all about just a creative house, a place for creatives to be empowered, a movement for creatives to empower themselves and each other. But it's me and the team, and we've been able to put together some dope things with it. I mean, we just did, you couldn't make it, but we just did Boutique Fashion Week in February in Atlanta, 2020, right before everything shut down.
Yeah.
And what Boutique Fashion Week is just a immersive fashion week experience, but on a boutique level, catered to emerging designers, emerging models, emerging talent, people that are on the rise and deserve that shine and that light. And we worked with Palm Mitchell School and put that together, and they sponsored that. It was huge. It was amazing. It was a great Gorham Brothers that had companies. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just a dope experience. But we do events. We do Creative Canvas, which is a national, that creative art tour, creative Nirvana touring the country experience. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Creative Canvas tour. We just launched, some more apparel. Mm-hmm. But we just launched our hoodies, our hoodie line, and that the response to that has been very dope. It's been awesome to see the response to the execution. Yeah. Because you don't know if people are into what you're into.
Yeah.
So we just, when we rolled out the content for the hoodies, we just made it stuff that we like and stuff that we're into, and aesthetics that we rock with, aesthetics that match the hoodies in good way, in nice ways. Because we've been doing it quite some time for other companies. Pretty Fly Society's done branding for Aldo, done branding for GQ, done branding for, just so many different companies. So it's dope to be able to pour that energy into our own stuff, and that's what being an entrepreneur is about.
Yeah. So it's because I was on the website the other day when y'all released the hoodies and the apparel. I went on there and I saw y'all had so many options, so many like different designs.
Appreciate that.
And you said it's like an art. It's almost because an artist, they see something they're inspired by it, and so they kind of try to put that vision either on paper, clothing, just trying to make a design that really stands out as an original idea instead of trying to copyright what somebody else has done. And that's a pretty cool, and that's a really cool thing. And and of course I will post the website on the page so everybody can see how you can access the website. I love a good suit. I love suit ties. I like the three-piece suits. I gotta have the best. I'm just big into fashion, and like we were talking about, like I've got so many pairs of shoes. I gotta have a pair of shoes for every outfit that I wear. Same with my watches. I gotta have a watch.
Your watch collection is pretty dope.
Yeah, and I haven't bought a watch in a while, which is crazy. I used to buy one once a month, and now I think the last one I bought was a Kenneth Cole, and that was actually right before the pandemic hit. And matter of fact, I bought it right after we shot the first episode of the season. And so I was like, and so I got it, and then the pandemic happened, and I couldn't get a size. I couldn't wear it. There was no reason to wear it. I was like, man. So I brought it with me for this last episode, so I could wear it. What kind of advice would you give to somebody who was looking to get into the fashion world, or even just become an entrepreneur, an actor? Like, what advice would you give them to like a starting point, like something kind of like is this really the route I want to take? I guess I'm trying to ask, like, what does it take?
It's just understanding that acting is a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily something that, like, if you're an actor, you wake up and you act, you know. But with what we do, you need so many other people to make a TV show or a film happen on a scale that you're aspiring to be at, the place you want to go. So my thing is just create, don't wait, because you can't tell a boxer, oh, you know, like a boxer's gonna have to wake up and need a gym or need this, that, and the third. He's gonna find the floor to do push-ups. He's gonna go outside and shadow box, or he or she is gonna run hella miles every week if they are boxers, because that's their lifestyle. That's what they need to wake up and do. They feel like that's a part of their purpose. So if that's you, then acting is for you. But you don't need anybody. You can round up some friends. You guys can act and do scene studies together, and then you can start filming things together. You can put a phone on a ring like this and do monologues and start acting. That's how a boxer shadow boxes before they step in the ring and start trying to book some heavyweight fights and this, that, and the third, and fill arenas. I mean, it was just them in a room, shadow boxing, trying to sort it out. So wake up and act, and that's all creative. You know what I mean? Wake up and sing. Wake up and put that grind in. Wake up and grab a basketball, whatever your pursuit is. Make it happen. You don't necessarily need to wait on anyone, for sure.
And you've been